we go. And here we are for episode 3 of the Thoridan campaign, Path of Vengeance, and Chapter 1, Path of Vengeance. So we are ready to play. We still do not have our original other player, but we have a new player now, whose name is Zero. And he's playing a character named Zero as well, so that's what we got here. And I don't think I see you guys at all now. What's going on? Okay, let me hang on. Let me just switch this back to normal view. Oops, not that. This off. This layout. Okay, why are you guys not visible on there? Oh, I know, probably because we restarted that Discord. Let me see if I can pump it out again. Okay, here. And here. And then pop out. It's not really going to be that impressive, though, because we're just using images for now. Oh, we got Brian's character on there, or Wazubi's character on there. Okay, let's bring you down a little bit.
It doesn't seem to make too much difference. Sound-wise, I've noticed there's been issues both ways.
Yeah, this is really not very well lined up, but I'm gonna try and figure out a better way to do this next time. But at least you can see your dragony face there.
Yep.
Okay, and then mine is just standing in place for Jesse for now, and then we'll try and figure that out next time. I guess I have to put like a mask around this thing or something like that. I don't know. To get it figured out. I'm not too good with the art side of things. Anyway, that's our layout for our screen today. Just letting you guys know there's a giveaway today. It's active right now, so if you type !raffle in the chat, there will be a free game at the end of the session. So get in there and get that raffle. Hey, somebody's got a ticket. Look, it's Zero.
Listen, I finished BioShock 3 different times. I need a new game.
I gave him BioShock for his birthday last night, so
Nice.
was that last night or the other night? It was
19.
the other night. Yeah, 19.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're in there. So if anyone else wants to get that prize, you better get your name in there, otherwise I'm just going to give him another game. Sorry. I have to talk quieter. Alright. So I'm going to do a little recap here. Let me just pull up my recap screen. So last time on the show we had Barash and Eiley started the day outside of Hillsfar camping. I don't know how much quieter I can be. And then headed into a shack area to see some refugees, where they saw some elves, a half-elf and a halfling. Barash talked to the half-elf to find out what's going on there. And there were some humans who were friendly to the non-humans were also being pushed out of the city. The first clue in the prophecy was probably the farm with the buildings painted like flowers. And so they headed there and met the two girls who directed them to go talk to Ma and Pa. Then they saw Ma in the busy kitchen and were asked to help out by rounding up the kids and checking on the goats and stuff like that. And so they went with the boy who showed them where the goat barn was, and they saw some demon goats get borned. And one of them was a two-headed goat. They had red fur. They grew up kind of super fast and became kind of aggressive. So Eiley healed the mama goat, and then they sent the boy away, and so they could take care of these goats, and fought them and defeated them. And then they were cleaning up the mess when they one of the farmhands there, Vern, was watching and kind of helped them a little bit, and he told them about where you might be able to find the tiefling boy who was missing. And you went to that area and found him and another person surrounded by wild dogs. And so you fought the wild dogs. One of the other, the alpha jumped out at you, but you guys managed to detect it before it attacked, and defeated them all. Someone almost went down, though. I think that was it your character went down, and then Eiley went down?
No, it was Eiley.
Yeah, I think you had to use a healing.
Eiley almost went down.
Yeah, you had to use a healing potion to get him back up.
Well, I did after I went over. I managed to kill the last wolf.
Right. Okay.
A quick strike, and then I was able to heal Eiley.
Yeah, and then after that, you met the guy who was helping the boy. His name was Beralt. He was a half-elf druid, or druid in training, and so he came along with you guys, and then you ended the day having a late dinner with the family back at the farmhouse, and that was where we left off. So, Zero, for introducing you, I'm gonna say that you have been in this area for a few days now, kind of scouting it out, because you had heard that the tribe you're seeking is situated somewhere around here, possibly within the city. The city is surrounded by like farmlands and things like that. So, and also a bunch of shanty towns where people are have been kicked out of the city. You found out from asking around that the city has ejected all of the non-humans out of the city, and any non-humans who are found in the city are captured and put into slavery for use in the arena, which is this is a city of the Empire, and apparently that's against the law of the Empire, so they're flouting the rules there as well.
All right.
And I will say that this, let's say it's the next morning, and Eiley and Barash are getting ready to go to the next location from their prophecy, and you spot them coming out of that farmhouse as you're scouting around, and you recognize Barash. So you can go ahead and say hello.
Just before we start, the prophecy, wasn't it understory? It's not an understory anymore.
Oh, it's under images, remember? It's Old Man Ramblings.
Images. Yeah, of course the one button I didn't click on.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of, you have to blow it up quite a bit to see it, so I'll put it on stream here for people to see. Oh, I should just check and make sure the sound is working on the stream here.
Oh, I promise you, it's fucking working.
Okay, good. Do you
I'm watching your stream.
Okay, good. Do you hear the other sounds in the stream?
Yeah, I did, and there was a lot of like echo going on for me because I'm on Discord too. Yeah. So I went ahead and just kind of quieted down, but I hear when I was listening to your stream, I hear everything going on.
Okay, cool. All right, so there we are. Oh, I wanted to move that thing around.
So, just a quick reminder, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
No problem. Just roleplay. It's not too much rules stuff we're gonna do right now.
Just
Cool.
play on. Exactly.
Your character didn't show up in the overlay. That's too bad. Okay, you guys go ahead and talk. I'll see if I can fix that.
Okay. Zero, is that you? What brings you out here?
God, it's been so long.
I'll remind you that what you were doing there again.
Yeah, I remember that I'm like what I mean is it's been a minute since I was audible in roleplay. Typically I do text shit now. So I gotta remember, like, I gotta get the zero thing going. Give me 1 second. I gotta put myself in character.
Don't worry, I was at the pub for a number of hours before this. It makes it much easier.
Oh, does drinking make it easier? I still have 3 bottles of Jack Daniels.
Well, tonight it had to be vodka.
I can't do vodka. I can't do vodka or tequila, because if I do either of those, I want to fight shit.
It's all good. Well, I'm playing the berserker. I can do the fight shit. But you're playing a rogue. Maybe it's a Jack Daniels. Maybe it's a ale. Who knows what it is?
I'm playing a rogue with 1 strength point lower than you.
Oh, I like it. This is my actual favorite class to play as rogue.
I'm working on getting him to, I think it's level 3. I'm able to go into the subclass of Arcane Trickster, but other than that, that's my goal. Keep him alive to level 3.
Logan will tell you, if my rogues could be Arcane Tricksters, his life would be much more miserable.
Yeah. Oh man, so many stories. But continue. So you can maybe Wazubi, you can just let him know what the like name of the. Actually, I can just recap that part. Hang on a sec.
Thank you.
That sounds good to me. I have the memory of a fucking squirrel.
Yeah, we're all not that great on that area. Okay. You guys are tracking the tribe called the Bearskins, and they're a human barbarian tribe that is was growing and kind of attacking all the areas of their tribes around its area, and had been moving south to kind of consolidate a more substantial target. And we didn't name your tribe, did we, Brian?
Sfar. Mine? Yeah, we're a White Wolf.
That's the human barbarian one, but we didn't name your original one, the Golden Dragonborn ones.
Yeah, we did. It's on my page.
Okay, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, I could definitely Miston. Myasdan.
Okay, yeah, I'll put that in there. And then the other thing was the leader of the chief of the Bearskin tribe's name was Bagoda. So that's the guy you're looking for. As you may or may not know that, Zero. So you just know you're looking for the black or the Bearskin tribe that attacked your people.
All right, I think I'm in a good mode now. So, yo, Barash, it has been a minute, hasn't it?
It's been a while, that's for sure. What are you doing here? Why are you away from clan?
Let's just say I'm on a bit of a quest, searching for a not so great group of people who has something coming to them.
Well, this is an honorable thing. Who is it you're looking for?
They're called the bears. You're making me want to talk in a Russian accent. I hate this.
You know I am, right? It just takes a little push, a little shove. Soon you'll be doing it too, huh?
They're called the bearskins.
Oh, well, it is your lucky day, because that is exactly who we are hunting. So, join up with us. We're getting a little bit of a group together. We're going to have a party with these people, let's say. Maybe some heads be broken. It'll be good times.
And then you see this bright red-haired elf with really long elf ears, and he says, "Hey, I'm Miley."
This is Island. He come along too.
I'm just along for the ride.
Eiley is probably the most inconspicuous spy I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's part of what club? The stick out like a sore thumb club?
Exactly. I go into a bar, everybody happy, everybody dancing. Who is there? There's Eiley here. Super tall, red hair elf. And then there's his buddy. And his buddy sticks out as much as he do. Hey, Mr. Glum. It's like, what are you
Patch.
doing in a bar like this? Well,
and there's another member. There's another member there too. He's a
Yes.
half elf, a little more. He wears like a cloak, and he's kind of bundled up and mostly dressed in browns. Has a little brown beard, and his name is Baralt. He doesn't talk much.
Obviously, you can see Zero is more of a listener too, but
Mm-hmm.
I see interesting people that you meet on these journeys of yours.
right? It's a good thing. It keeps me company while I, go do things. All the things. So,
It's more like you need people to keep you in line.
or keep me healthy. These guys both keep me healthy. It's a good thing. It allows me to do what I do best, which is, smash the things.
That's about the only thing you're good at. So he just lets out a long sigh.
Right? But you're not necessarily wrong. Again, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
I like to, face my opponent. You know what I'm saying to you. Other people, Anyway, so as you probably already see, city won't let us in. We are not good there. We're not good fit. So we ran into old man. Old man had crazy prophecy. Turns out, first of 5 prophecies, come true here. So we've finished one. Now, I don't quite know how this all fits together, but we follow prophecy. We'll see if it helps us out.
I guess I can tag along with y'all for a bit. You know I'm typically a lone wolf, but who knows? Maybe y'all will entertain me.
At the end of the day, most of us Dragonborn, we're lone wolf when we're not with our clan. But, we're up against an entire city. We might need 1 or 2 other people.
Probably wouldn't be a bad call. I didn't know you could think. I thought you only thought about destroying stuff.
Oh, not true at all. Not true at all. Do like smashing things, but can still think.
Well, then what are we waiting for? We're burning sunlight.
Although it is just morning. But still, good time to start.
Yeah, so if you guys want to continue on, the next message in the prophecy was, Eiley has it written down. He says, the second runs red with the blood of roots, where an heiress lies and hides her pain in long wooden boxes. She hides more than that, though, but only to keep what is hers. Yeah, these don't even rhyme. It's not a very good prophecy, is it?
Would make a lousy song.
Yeah.
So, look, the worst part is, you remember I just said I have a squirrel brain, right?
Yeah.
If a prophecy rhymes, I will remember it. Do y'all remember the Percy Jackson series?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A child of the eldest gods will reach 16 against all odds and see the world in endless sleep. Cursed blade, so shall reap. A final decision to end his days. Olympus to preserve her rays.
Very good.
So now try to come up with any 2 words that were in the prophecy that Logan gave us.
I can't do it. I'm just,
So anyway, you can ask around to the people outside and see if anyone recognizes that.
Well, the first thing that I would do, I'd ask the mother, the one that is looking after all the kids here. She probably knows a lot about the territory. And so we'll pass it by her. To me, you say a long wood box. Sounds to me like greater.
Okay.
Sounds like somebody hiding something.
You bring it over to her and you show it to her and she goes, well, now, I'm not so sure, but that sounds like it could be the Firebow farm. It must be that. I can't think of anything else what that would be.
Alright, now why is it you think Firebow farm? Like, what is there that makes you think?
Well, they had some trouble up there that could have to do with that blood running red, so I haven't seen them in a while, so I don't know what's going on up there, but there's something bad. It could be that.
Very well. We will straighten this out. Come, let's go.
lead the way, fearless leader.
All right. Get this.
Hopefully she pointed the direction.
Yeah,
otherwise, it would look odd for me to walk one way.
Oh, she also says that it's also known as, it's owned by the Farbo family, but it's known as the Goodroot Farm. And so, oh, that's a bit weird, isn't this one? Okay, no, they got this out of order, sorry. I'm just trying to, it says number 2, but it's actually not number 2. Or maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
It says number 2, but the next 2 clues. Okay, let me just read ahead here for a sec.
Zero, I was going to ask you, why is it you're after the bearskins? I have a feeling you're going to say they had something to do with squirrels.
Squirrels?
Squirrels, you know.
Why would I be after them for... Some things you say make no sense at all.
This is fair. But, you know, it's one of those things. You say you've got a short memory, like a squirrel. I ask you, hey, why are you chasing bearskins? You're like, hey, is that a squirrel? You know what I'm saying.
Sorry, let me correct what I had said. The Farbos are the people you were just at. I've got this out of order. So the Goodroot Farm is the one that they were talking about. And they say that because the blood of roots could refer to beets because they harvest beets there. Okay, and they give you directions to there. Doodly doodly doo. You're there.
I love that. Doodle doodle in there.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo transportation.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Okay, as you approach the farm, the prophecy spoke of the good roots, as far as Ma had indicated. The fields surrounding this farm teem with laborers, mostly non-humans, picking beets. Some of the beets you see are being harvested are twice as large as a halfling's head, and that's saying something. On the porch of the farmhouse, 4 human soldiers dressed in red cloaks, chain shirts and helmets, and with red feathers decorating them, surround a half-elven girl. She is definitely not an adult, but she nonetheless stands defiantly with her hands on her hips, giving the 4 humans a piece of her mind, despite their spears and shields. As soon as you get within hearing distance, the girl finishes speaking as you approach, and the leader of the human guard spits out a blunt warning. You tell your parents that they have been legally ordered to have 8 barrels of dye ready by sunrise tomorrow. If the shipment is not ready, the First Lord has demanded that the Red Plumes take possession of this farm due to breach of contract. And with that, the 4 guards turn and leave the porch and storm off. Okay, and
Very well.
What do you guys want to do?
Apparently, this is one fight we don't necessarily have to take right now.
But why would we not? I thought you liked to fight everything.
I don't fight everything. I only fight things that need to be fought. That is the right way. You don't beat up anything just because it's there. That's not good sense. Don't like that.
He's
But
learned
if
some
we
things
find
since he
out
was a kid.
Exactly. Don't say that necessarily my brothers felt the same way. But
Okay,
myself.
so as these soldiers are leaving, you notice their leader, female leader, she looks you guys up and down, evaluating your combat ability, and they take a look. They see how you are armored and whatnot, and they move along. They sort of like, she narrows her eyes threateningly, like somewhat daring you to interfere, but then you guys, as you said, don't bother, and so they just move along.
Something about Zero's character. The moment that she gave the face that you just described, Zero would have just given her a sweet, sarcastic smile.
Yeah, she frowns at that and then moves along.
But yeah, but it's one of those things. When she gave that, it would also be a case of Brash would just sort of snarl at her and let steam come out his nose.
Yeah, that
we got
definitely.
These people don't want to fuck with us. We got Team Icy Hot right here.
Icy Hot, yeah.
Right? You got that right.
This stream today is sponsored by Shaq.
Nice.
That's good.
It.
That's good. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, they move along, and after they are completely gone, the girl kind of loses a bit of her stance, and she kind of slumps down a little bit on the porch there.
Go over. Little girl, what is the problem?
She says, yeah, my parents are just visiting relatives in the Empire. I'm just looking after the farm right now. Those soldiers are a bunch of dicks that come from the city to mess with us.
don't like people from city. Not good.
Yeah, definitely stick up their asses a lot, aren't they?
And yeah, she definitely nods, but does not look like she's ready to talk about it.
Oh, I have a question for you. We're here sort of on promise. Maybe it ends up helping you. See what happens. And does it? Ivy, what does prophecy say? Maybe our friend here could help us.
He reads it out. The second runs red with the blood of roots, where an heiress lies and hides her pain in long wooden boxes. She hides more than that, though, but only to keep what is hers. And then she hears that and she looks shocked. And like suspicious now. How did you come across this information?
This is prophecy. We're trying to overthrow city, and hoping that this prophecy helps a long way. So if there's anything in this, we followed another prophecy. We saved farm from demons. So maybe we can help here. Maybe that is what we're supposed to be doing.
You saved a farm from a demon? Which farm?
The
Farbo.
Farbo farm. Farbo farm.
Oh, the Farbos. Oh, if you're a friend of theirs, then. And then she sees Beralt, and she goes, "Oh, Beralt, I didn't see you there."
He is quiet. He hides back.
Yeah. He's also just so you guys know, he said to this when he first met him, he is a druid in training. He's not actually a full druid, so he's letting you guys take the lead.
By the time we are done, he'll be full druid.
Be full druid, yeah. You definitely want to go full druid.
Actually, you nothing full druid.
Never go full druid.
Never.
So anyway, a look of hope goes across her face now that she sees that he's there and that you guys have helped the other farmers. She goes, "Perhaps you're the answer to my prayers. Does the Earth Mother work in such a manner?" She looks past you out into the fields where the beet harvesting continues. "If you follow me, maybe we can help each other." And then she leads you to the farmhouse and down a steep set of wooden stairs into a large cellar. Which is kind of what the thing is talking about there. And then the many doors lead to other rooms from the main cellar. The place is filled with casks, barrels, and containers filled with a variety of substances useful in either farming or preserving food or making dye. And then she lights a lantern and leads you down into the huge cellar beneath the farmhouse. And she walks to a corner of the cellar to a pair of long wooden boxes, and she hesitates and levels a serious gaze at you. I'm so sorry," and she says, and opens the box. In it, there are 2 half-elven bodies wrapped in tarps. They look peaceful, except that their eyes or their faces wear unsightly growths bulging beneath their skin, and in some cases breaking through in horrible purple ulcers. I know this looks terrible, but it's not what you think. I found them in this condition, and I hid them because they told me to. You see, I'm not currently old enough to inherit the farm. This is my parents." She cries a little bit. And then, "But if the authorities learn that they are dead, the city will seize the farm and turn me out. If I can hide their deaths for just a few months, I'll be old enough to inherit the farm." She bites her lip. "And there's something else." Leading you to another door in the cellar, she removes a sturdy oaken bar. Before she opens the door, she says, "When I found my parents down here in the cellar, they were not alone. He was with them." And she opens the door and shines her lantern into a darkened room. The room contains empty casks and barrels pushed to the walls. In the far corner, slumped against the far wall, is a drow elf. The grotesque growths cover his face and arms, just as her parents had. He is still alive, but his breathing is very weak. And that's what you see.
Interesting situations seem to follow you, Brash. You have too much of the exciting gene in your life.
You will grow to love it. Just stay with us. You'll see. You'll see that the life of just wandering alone is boring in comparison to this. I mean, it's...
So I'll.
So this guy is unconscious.
Oh, he's unconscious.
He's unconscious, yeah.
Now, do you have any idea what may have caused this to either him or to your parents?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Do you have any idea what could have caused this to either him or your parents?
I don't know anything about this stuff, but you guys can make a wisdom or nature check or a do they have a medicine check still? Hang on, let me pull out one of your sheets here.
It might just be me, but I think Eileen
or sorry, I forgot the druid's name.
Beralt.
I think Eileen or Beralt would probably be better at that. Nature.
Okay, let's see. Medicine or nature? Actually, medicine is actually better for Eiley, so I'll roll that for him. Let's take that down there.
I got 11.
Yeah, Eiley got a 23, so.
Be better.
He says, this disease is a darkborn rot. It's a fungal infection that rapidly overtakes the victim. It originates from the Underdark. And as far as I know, there's no natural cure. Even restorative magic has no effect. So you either survive or you don't.
Is this contagious?
I take a step back.
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't really want to find out. And it seems like it is, because I'm sure they didn't contract that on their own, the parents. So we should probably not touch him. And he says
we
to
stay a good distance away.
He says to, oh, by the way, her name is Constance. I don't know if she introduced herself.
Constance.
But he says to her, I hope you didn't touch any of them yourself. She goes, no, I didn't know what it was either, so I didn't. He goes, okay, that's probably a good idea.
Good plan.
Yeah.
So Eileen, do you have healing that can wake him without touching?
He goes, yeah, I don't have anything that would, like, the power that's needed to treat this infection would be a lot higher than I have, but possibly a heal would give him enough energy to talk to us. I'll do healing word. He can do healing word from a distance, so he does a healing word and heals the guy 7 points, so that's enough for him to come to consciousness. And he wakes up. Oh, what's going on?
You're safe in the cellar right now. You have some sort of disease. It seems like you've brought it to the surface from the Underdark. Not a good thing. Idea what is causing this?
Okay, he says, Oh, hang on a sec here. Something else is gonna happen. Okay, so he says he had a contract. Where's the info about that? Hang on a sec. Contract.
Contract from city to come give people plague. I get it. You're not the good person.
Do not jump to conclusions. Let the man finish speaking.
Very well. We'll let him finish and then jump to conclusions.
So
I don't know if y'all can hear the sigh, but that's about similar to what he did.
he says he contracted this disease in the Underdark and did not know that he had it when he was dealing with the farmers here. He actually resides in this area and had a contract with the beet farm to act as a liaison with a Sverfneblin city in the Underdark. And they have no way to grow beets or anything like that down there, or the dye that comes from them. And so the contract is just to exchange gold and buy the stuff and bring it to them. So he's basically just a merchant.
Interesting.
And he shows you the written contract, and if you can read Undercommon, it's written in Undercommon, which you probably can't.
I have no need for Undercommon.
Okay, and
I
Constance
speak the
says
royal language.
Constance says she didn't know anything about her parents having this deal. It seems weird that she wouldn't. They wouldn't tell her, but.
Well, maybe it was for your protection. Too many hands and too many pockets can lead to conflict of interest, if you would.
How many hands are you in your other pockets, huh? You know?
So he basically says, all right, I'm a smuggler, okay? I'm a smuggler. I make deals with interested parties above and below ground. You know, these guys had some products, and there's nothing illegal really about it. It's just one of the many things I'm into.
So you're from Underdark. This disease is contagious?
I mean, I've never had it until now, so I've heard other people have had it before, but it's only rumors. I have never experienced it or come across anyone who's had it, so I don't know anything about it. And he's wheezing, and he's really having a hard time breathing.
Yeah. Constance, have you ever eaten your giant beets?
I mean, yeah. All of the beets seem to be fine. I don't think they would be causing this.
What were you particularly smuggling?
Well, for this case, I was just transporting beets to a bunch of deep gnomes. So.
It's not anything like beatnik.
deep gnomes. It's getting them beets, beatniks, beat gnomes.
This is what I...
Okay, and he seems to be like starting to cough and starting to his eyes roll back in his head, and he kind of falls unconscious again. And
Very well.
Without warning, the door of the cellar slams shut, and the lantern flies from Constance's hands. The room is in darkness. So, which means the two Dragonborn cannot see, but the two, the Half-Elf and the Eladrin can both see in the dark. So I'm gonna get a map out here. Let me just share this. Let's make it a little bigger. Let's change the tunes a little bit here. Oh damn. Do I even have a combat one?
You should have combat music. It makes me more.
That doesn't really work for this. A sec, let me get a different one. Wazubi, he can't hear this anyway, right? Alright, let's get you guys on the map. Okay, so where would the guy be? They said it was at the back of the room here. What here? You guys can see that, right?
Yes.
I'm not going to put Cassandra on the map because she's a non-combatant.
Constance.
Let me bring up the... Hang on a sec here. All right. All right, and I'll just roll for everybody's initiative. Do you want to roll your own initiatives?
That can only be horrible.
Okay, I've rolled theirs. If you want to just take that
How
from
do we
your
do ours
sheet.
again?
So go to your sheet, and
Oh, got it. I got it.
and then yeah, on the main thing, just drag over the initiative little dice. Do you know how to do that, Zero? You drag it into that the
Already
chat
done it.
box. Okay, cool.
He's already done it. Yeah. As always. No matter what I roll, about 3 to 5 is about my number.
Oh, Veralt and Eiley are going first. Good, because they're the ones who can see. Okay, so let me just check this combat description here. Nope, not that. Gotta find a good way to put these maps on the screen while still being able to see other stuff. Closing
3 monitors
windows.
or 4. 3 monitors or 4. Always helps.
Yeah, I have
For
lots
each.
of monitors, but I don't think I can stretch the... Actually, maybe I can. If I go this way, can I stretch this over?
With already.
Oh, I
with
can.
RD20,
I can.
Yeah,
Cool.
I stretch mine between 3.
Ah, great. Okay.
Most definitely not used to using D20.
Right?
Yeah. I'm still quite rusty
I've
with it
always
myself.
used D10s.
Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you mean. Yeah, I'm rusty
Yeah.
just with playing the 5th edition, because the last time we played was 3.5 edition, so I don't need that adventure hook.
What was the disease called again?
I think it wasn't named. I think it was just a fungal underdark disease.
I see.
Okay, let's bring this up. Right, so they're here.
Listen, I'm just glad I lucked out with no negatives. Typically, my luck is not that good.
This guy should be over here.
Right?
I mean, initiative doesn't matter that much. Once you start getting into the thing, as long as you don't die in the first round, you're pretty good.
I don't care that y'all are doing raids. I'm in a D&D. Where is the mute button for fucking Facebook Messenger?
We got a raid?
Is that the thing?
I'm on a Facebook group for Pokemon Go,
Oh, okay.
and they're trying to get me to do legendary raids.
Oh, someone in the chat says I only use 1.5 monitors.
Nice.
Who is
Is that a mod?
Mutation 666 has got you got a raffle ticket too, so you got competition now.
Yeah,
He's the one
legitimately.
holding around.
So they legitimately came in and said so Zero doesn't get the W, and then got a fucking raffle.
All right. Yeah, this music is not working for this battle. Let's go back to that.
Okay, we don't get to hear it now.
I mean, that doesn't really work either. Screaming people. Maybe this one. Sure, that's good enough. Alright, turn it down a bit though. Alright, so we got
That's not working.
wow, that is quite loud. Let's tone that down a bit more. Alright, so yeah, even Idy says I still don't see them. And he can see in the dark, so I might be so yeah, he's gonna take so Eileen's first. Let's go combat tracker.
Actually, isn't Beralt first?
Oh sorry, Beralt
Kind
is
of looks
first.
like he has a 20.
I got Eileen on the there, okay. So what can Beralt do here?
So for
I guess I
D&D,
have to
how
focus.
exactly does initiative work? I'm a little confused on
It
that one.
just sorts the people in the order that they
Highest
go,
number
and
goes first.
yeah, and then they just take turns.
Ah, I see. Well, I knew what initiative typically does, but like, you know, I know what it does. I just didn't know how it worked for D&D because typically highest goes first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what's he gonna do? So he can't cast Charm, 'cause there's nobody there, or an attack spell. He's gonna cast Magic Stone. And basically he grabs like a few rocks and he casts them and makes them empowered. And that's what he does. Cast. Oh, there's this. Oh, I guess he can cast it and shoot it? Oh, it's a bonus action, so he casts it, but he has no one to shoot, so he'll just hold his attack until someone appears. And then his attack should go off. I don't know how to set that up in this to hold your attack, but that's something you can do. Okay, so he casts the spell, and then it's going to be Eiley. Same thing with him. He probably can't do much either.
Eiley, do avoid the make light.
Oh, I know what he'll do. He has a new ability now. He is going to use his wild shape. And he has a special wild shape because he chose the circle of stars. And he turns himself into a translucent version of himself with a star pattern, a constellation on inside his body. And it is a constellation of a picture of a chalice.
That is new.
That is new, yeah. So he is waiting to see what happens there. And he's also holding an attack because I think that's a bonus action as well. Wild shape is a bonus. Okay, and then it is the enemy's turn. So this guy is going to do this. I don't think we can do that. Nope. Okay, and he still does not become visible, so... Double damage dice on strength-based attacks. Wow.
That's a lot of damage.
Doesn't say whether it's a bonus action or not. Right, I guess he just does it. Okay, so he does that. Okay, and then the other guy does the same. Okay, and then it is Zero's turn. Still can't see anything.
Okay, Zero smile. Will light up. So you
That's not how that works.
Oh, actually, Eiley's body, he moves over here to you guys. His body actually radiates 10 feet of light around him and then another 10 feet of dim light past that. So you guys can see now.
X.
But you don't see any enemies.
Okay, so was something just attacked?
Something closed the door and knocked the lantern out of Constance hand. So
Okay.
there had to have been two things, because nobody could have done that fast simultaneously. I should probably show you where Constance is. Just hang on a sec here. So, can you see this pointer here?
Does it have like a 5 on it?
Yeah, that's where Constance
Okay.
was.
Is she still there?
She's moved back to against the wall. She's kind of cowering there.
So, invisible enemies. That's never fun. But tell you what, they still have to walk.
And this other indicator over here, that's where the drow elf is.
Alright, so what Zero would like to do is since these entities are still going to have to move on the ground unless they're levitating somehow. Since no one can really see them, he would like to release some of his ball bearings onto the ground.
Ooh.
Cause some disturbance in their footsteps.
Okay. Which
Because if they're
direction
not-
do you want to kind of roll them? You can also move first, so you can move up to
Right.
6 squares in your movement, and then you can also do a standard action, which would be throwing the ball bearings, and you can also do a bonus action.
Is
Actually, the ball
stealth
bearings could
considered-
be a bonus action if you want.
Right. Is stealth considered a bonus action as well?
I believe stealthing, you need to be behind something from where the other thing
Right.
can see you, and then you, I think you take a standard action for that.
Alright.
No, actually, sorry, it's bonus action to hide.
Alright. So 30 feet is my movement. What am I wanting to do here? So I'm wanting to cast the ball bearings in front of the party to keep the party from walking on them, but if any enemies are in front of us, then they will potentially have to step on them, creating some type of defense.
Okay.
I also want to move to take up a position next to Constance in case anything tries to come for her.
Okay, so you can probably move yourself over to where that 5 is then, if you want.
Okay. Did that move it, or? Yep.
Okay, so
there it
as
is. Well,
you, before you get to that last square, you run into something. So put yourself back 1 square.
So put myself
Alright,
back
where-
one square.
Where
So-
Constance is?
So, oh, damn it, I lost the map again.
All right.
So
So
yeah,
approximately.
go back 1 square, and then to where the 5 is. Go
So
into the
right
square
on-
with the 5. Yeah, right onto that
Okay.
square. I'll delete that now.
Let me see. Come on. I promise you can do this. There we go.
Okay. So now, right in the square you just were about to enter, you see that you feel like something is there.
What does this feel like?
An enemy. So you can throw an attack now if you want. You kind of know where he is. You'll get a disadvantage, which means you roll the attack twice, and then the second you take the lowest.
Lowest roll.
Yeah.
So let me see. What am I? Is it? So is it the abilities and like? What am I needing to drag down to roll?
Oh, okay. So in your sheet,
Right.
if you go to the actions tab,
Let me see.
Down at the very bottom, on the tabs on the side of your sheet.
the right side of your sheet,
Oh, I see it. I see it.
then you can
Alright.
use, like, say, your longsword.
Pick the item.
You drag the dice over to the dice area.
So, all right.
And
That
then
goes-
just do it again.
Twice.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I won't be able to put that guy on the combat tracker, so you can't really drag it onto him. But yeah, drag it in there, and I'll tell you if you hit.
All right. So do it twice.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be using the short sword.
Okay. Okay,
So 17.
17 and a 19. Okay, and then this guy is... So he has an AC. Where's his AC? His AC is 16, so you hit him with both of those, so that's a hit. And then you can do your damage now. You don't need to roll that twice. So the damage should be right next to the attack.
Yep.
3, so 6. Okay, so 6 wounds to that guy. Okay, and you hear a you guys probably wouldn't speak this language, so you hear a curse in a language you don't understand.
That's always a lovely thing to hear.
But it sounds like a like more of a humanoid than a monster. Like it's an actual language, not just a growl.
Right. No, you can make this easier on yourself by not doing the shit you're doing.
You say that in common, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
And
understand his fucking language.
so you did a move and you did an action, and now you can do your bonus action of rolling the ball bearings. Just remember that as they spill out, they could affect the movement of the other party members. Do you still want to do it?
Right. I don't think I'm going to do it since I have one enemy in front of me now.
Yeah. Okay, then I think that's the end of your turn then.
Right.
Oh, how far did you go to get there? You went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could actually go to that pillar and try and hide, like behind the pillar. Though he will get an opportunity attack on you if you leave his
Right.
area.
Yeah, I'm already familiar with the attack of opportunity, but another thing is Zero would not leave since he's so close to Constance.
Right. So she'll be.
So she would be in danger, and he's not about to. He's still very protective.
She's
when he
there.
needs to be.
Yeah, so she's there. I'll put the marker there.
He would essentially be trying to position himself in between Constance and the enemy at hand. So.
Okay. And that would be it for you then.
Yep.
Then it will be Barash. So you know now that there's something over there.
Okay.
So you could go around the other side of the pillar.
Yes, that is what I do. 15. I got like a move of 4-3, right?
Yeah, you can go all the way around to the other side if you want.
He fast as fuck, boy.
Okay, so I'll assume you go to the left. When you try to enter that square from
There?
the square, so basically you will go to the one above. Here, I'll move you actually. So you end up here because there's something in this space that you were trying to go to.
Oh. They're together.
And as you go by here, so then this guy gets an opportunity attack on you because you went actually through his area. Or no, it's only when you leave his area. So you entered it and then you're still within it. Yeah, so you're fine. So yeah, then you can attack that square that Zero attacked. So do your disadvantage attack.
Well, I think what I'm going to do instead is, now that I've found 2 of them, this is time I say hello with a little bit of light.
I know what you're going to do.
Yes, this is what I do. So they need to make their saves against my breath weapon.
Okay, so I don't know what that is. Is it still an attack roll for you?
No, it's just I do it. They need to make a saving throw is 8 plus my Constitution modifier. So
okay, so
for them.
I think invisibility still will give him an advantage on that.
Well, it's a cone weapon. It's pretty hard for even the invisible to not get hit by a cone weapon.
Right. It's I think the breath attacks cover a specific amount of AOE rather than
It's
Yeah,
true.
as long
It's
as-
true. It's a 15-foot cone, right, for you?
Yeah. So I'll be blowing. So I'm not heading towards 0, but more using the guy right in front of me that
You want to
we
get
didn't
that
know was
square
there?
and the square in front of you, right? Okay.
Yeah. So it's that square and those square on either side.
Okay. Yeah,
Plus the
I'll-
barrels, right? It'll hit the barrels as well as these 2 guys. So then we'll get some light from the burning wood.
Okay.
Unfortunately, beet juice isn't flammable.
They're empty barrels anyway, so.
Well,
Okay,
then
so
we'll light up nice.
let's see what his save is going to be. So I guess that's just a dex save.
Yes. The bolts need to make 12s. Not difficult.
He does not. Okay,
Take
so roll
20.
your damage for that.
So they're not on the thing, so. Oops. So he takes 4. Second guy, if he saves, he takes 2.
Where did you roll it?
I just rolled onto the map.
Oh, you got to roll it onto the gray chat area, because I don't see the roll.
Oh. Did that work?
Yep.
There we go.
So 9. Okay. Okay. Oh, why can't I do? Okay, let's shrink that down a bit. Oh my goodness, this is not the best interface for maneuvering a map. Okay, I got it now. I'm just gonna turn off this music, it's kind of annoying me.
Y'all can't hear my music I have playing in the background, can you?
No.
All right, cool.
Oh wait,
Listen,
it might be. Let me see if I turn this off if that one goes off. No, I don't hear anything. Okay. Yeah, so you do 9 points to this guy. He didn't make his save. And that's not... So... Okay. And then anything else you want to do? You did your move, you did
Well,
your...
I was hoping I was gonna hit 2.
Yeah, you didn't hit 2.
Okay, but did I hit the barrels? Did the barrels catch on fire?
Yep. You can see a little bit more over that area. Eileen's glow goes to just before the barrels, so now there's enough light to see in that area. It's still invisible though.
yeah, I was just making sure y'all couldn't hear the whatever I'm playing because like I have fun playing my battle themes while we're in a combat scenario. And Zero's battle theme is it's called Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. It's by Set It Off.
Okay. Yeah, maybe next time we'll get a decent music thing up. I was using Sirenscape, which is a cool atmospheric thing, but it doesn't have built-in music, so I think I might need to add in my... also with music I have to be like DMCA conscious, so...
Yeah.
I have some DMCA free music that I can use, but I don't really control what the... You can't really like... You can sort of pick songs, but it's not great for that, so... Anyway, yeah. I am now moving on to Beralt. So he's back to his turn. So he casts the... to make the stones, he's gonna whip out his sling now. And he's gonna go... Oh, sorry, I missed one guy. Okay, he goes...
Mutation said check out the tabletop audio.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and I wonder if I can resize this. That's one thing they didn't do with these tokens is allow you to resize them. Anyway, so this guy is here, so Brault is gonna go just to here. Oh yeah, he can see in the dark, so he knows what square you guys are in. So he goes around here, and he's gonna shoot at that square. Actually, he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So shooting that square. Alright, and he will do attack with his sling. Going to be at disadvantage.
So this might be a random question, but the entity that Brash just attacked, would it be visible now since
damage does
he
not
used a fire attack?
Damage does not make it visible.
All right.
Like he's on fire, right?
He doesn't stay on fire, but you would have seen. Basically, you see something fairly large in the square that you guys were attacking, and the square next to it seems to be one creature. And so the flame caught on that one creature in those two squares.
Okay. Well, you know that helps a lot.
And Beralt misses with his one of his stones because of the invisibility. And sorry, what did you want to say?
Oh no, it's nothing. I was just saying, you know, I'm a stickler for details, so I probably will. You'll probably get annoyed with me asking those questions.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. Now, and also just so you know, you now will have sneak attack damage because you have an ally across from you on the same opponent. So, unless that guy moves away.
Right.
Oh yeah, when he caught on fire, you heard him say, "Oh, oh, 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 oh."
You love the humor.
Yeah. Okay, so now back to Eiley. He's gonna so he's wild shaped right now. I think he can still use weapons in this form. So he's gonna get his sling and also move over there.
I'm enjoying watching your stream right now. It's nice to see you have a smile on your face instead of the resting bitch face you typically have.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so when he moves there, he's gonna shoot. Okay, and then so he's not using the magic stone though, so he'll just use his sling. Yeah, that's gonna miss anyway, so. Alright, so he did his attack, and now it is back around to them. And this guy is going to... Yeah, he's going to give opportunity attacks if he leaves. 2 attacks. He's going to die if he doesn't. So he has to attack. So he will become visible now. And he will become visible here. And you guys can now see him. So he is what looks like a gray-skinned dwarf, but he is huge. He's taking up all these 4 squares. So the 2 that you guys were attacking, and then the 2 below that. He's taking up all 4 of those squares.
Eating too many beets.
You ate a little too much there, buddy. You know, doors are supposed to be slightly smaller.
Doubles the damage dice on strength. Okay.
Zero's not an asshole. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
How come I can't use this? Why is his setup is not properly done? Oh, I know. Do I need the targets? No.
This is what happens when your Munchlax evolves into a Snorlax.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pokemon, don't worry about it.
I play it too.
Yeah, I'm just talking about Pokemon. Munchlax is like a little dwarf and then evolves into a huge badass bastard.
Yeah.
Those evolving little buggers. Okay, why can't he do the war pick attack? I can't do that. Oh, here we go. Okay, he's attacking Barash. Are you not? You didn't rage, by the way.
No, I know.
Totally missed.
Well, I was gonna do it during my bonus, but I forgot to say it. It's all good.
Okay, so he missed with his great attack. After all that. Okay,
and I'm happy to hear that.
So he is no longer invisible.
Okay.
And you guys can see him on the map now, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, maybe I should have looked. You know what? I still have D&D Beyond pulled up. Hold on. I need to... What does this even do?
On the stream? It shows the character sheets from D&D Beyond,
but
no, I don't have yours in there for some reason.
He's looking up one of his powers. If you're looking up your powers, there's usually a... if you go to, for example, actions, there'll be a little red icon on the far right side that if you click it, it'll give you a little description of what it does. And then if you want to know how it works within this, you click on the magnifying glass.
Oh, man. This guy also missed Eiley. These guys are terrible. Okay, so now he is visible. And he's taking up the same amount of space. He's also enlarged. And
I am
it's
starting
0.
to think eating beets might, buzz out here.
Alright, so 0, now you're getting sneak attack damage, so if you stab this guy, you will get the extra sneak attack damage you do.
Okay, so that actually is just pretty much a secondary language. Okay. I saw Thieves Scan and I was like, wait, what does that even do?
It's like a
Alright, well,
special
we
language
are
that only
going to
thieves
be-
have.
Eh?
It's a
Well,
special
we are
language.
going to- Yeah, we are going to go stabby on him, so you're not wrong about that. And we roll.
Yeah, now you don't need to roll
You
twice.
roll.
And you hit him. And if you drag it onto the guy you're attacking, like either in the map or in the combat tracker, then it will do the attack and tell you if you hit. But this one already hits, so we'll just go along with that. And then so drag your damage into the onto the guy. So
one.
the D6 plus 3 piercing onto the guy. Okay. So
That's fine.
it's yeah, so you did 3 plus 3 is 6, and then roll another D6 for your sneak attack. And so that will be, you dragged onto him now. Okay, so he took,
He's dying.
okay, what did he have before?
Critical. And now he die.
So he had,
He's down to 1 according to the thing.
yeah,
Oh, no,
I'm just
so
wondering
keep
if it got
going.
added multiple times, because I think he had more hit points than that. You did 9 to him. What's the rolls?
He did a total of 11.
Yeah, plus how many did you do before the two of you?
I did 9.
And I
And
did
then he
6,
did
I believe.
6.
9 and 6, so
So-
15 plus another 11 is 26. Yeah,
26.
So he's down. And I assume you guys aren't going to revive him, so I can just delete him.
Probably a good bet.
Okay.
Oh, I see another guy down here.
Yeah, he is dead. Okay, and then the other guy, so now it's Barash's turn. So now
Hey,
you
can I do
just
my bonus
step up.
action first?
Yeah. I would like to rage.
Oh, it's time to bust some heads.
Yeah, you can run right past
Or-
him. Oh, I gotta approve that. Hang on.
Or there's also my favorite, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Totally. The Dragonborn Hulk.
even my friends don't like me when I'm angry. Angry.
Yeah, I'm
He
that
goes
guy.
from speaking Russian to sounding Irish.
So I am a bit Irish. So
So
going a wee bit Irish is pretty simple.
I'll mark off a rage there for you. Oh yeah. If you hold on, let me unmark it, and you can, if you use
Let me
the effect, then we'll put you into
do
rage.
this effect. There we go.
There we go.
Shit. After this, I got a story I can tell y'all about something funny that happened.
All right.
Now let's do this. Oh. Try that again. Oh. That worked? No, that didn't work. Oh, sorry. That's gonna miss.
Okay, so it's a miss. Then it is going to be Beralt. So he's going to try and do the sling again. I guess it's just Actually, I should scroll up and make sure. He doesn't even have a sling. Oh, I just probably forgot to add that. He just hucks the rock at him. Okay, put him on this guy. Oh, nat 20! He crits him with a magic rock.
You'll love nat 20s.
Okay.
Typically, I would say you could take out someone's eye with that, but you just might do it.
He has 13 damage to him in one shot with a magic rock.
Jeez.
Alrighty. And then Eileen's turn. And
It's kind of
Eileen's-
refreshing hearing nat 20s and not having to deal with awarding a thing called ROC.
Yeah. Alright.
It's really
should
refreshing.
He bother wasting a spell on this guy? I think this guy's just... He pulls out his Yuklwa. I don't know how to pronounce that. And stabs him with it. So... I feel like his stats are mixed up. He should at least have 2 more. Yeah, he should have +4 for that because he's got his base attack. He is skilled in this weapon. And he should have his strength, so I am just going to give that a hit and put it on this guy. Alright, so 4 more damage to that guy. And then it's that guy's turn. Alright, I think he's gonna try and GTFO.
Get the fuck out.
So he is gonna go. Oh, I know. I'll
Without
put
an
him.
opportunity of attack, he is.
Yeah, you will. I'm gonna put him in the center, so he's in all 4 of those squares. That'll work. Okay, so
Okay,
both
so
you and Eiley get a free attack on him.
Right. None of that. How do you roll?
He
on
rolled a
him?
1. He's like, oh, he's moving away. Okay.
That work? How do I roll the dice on top of that single spot?
You can drag it onto the guy in the map, or you can drag it onto the guy in the combat tracker.
Yeah, drag it on there and it just disappears if I don't roll it. No, it's not. For some reason, it's not sticking. I'm just gonna do it in chat. Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
I know why.
That'll hit.
yeah. Okay. So, D8 plus 4. There we go. That works. He's died.
He's died. Alright, he doesn't even get his last attack. He was trying to attack the weak guy, but he's not gonna.
He didn't even get to say, I feel happy. I feel happy.
I don't want to go on the cart.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
Oh, this guy's saying check out tabletop audio.
Yeah.
Skip twice. Skip the twice
Next
while
time.
you put the advance button next to the dice. This guy
And I don't see the advance button.
When you take a hide action, dexterity. Oh, this guy's got a lot of info.
Yeah. Yeah, great info.
Cool, that's good. I'll be looking at that chat a little bit more. I gotta put that somewhere where I can see it more often because I gotta look at my fourth monitor to see it on the other where I'm watching the stream. Okay, anyway, yeah, so that battle is over. So, yeah, we got another half an hour for this session, so let's see if we can just skip along to finish this off.
Skip a bit, brother.
Okay, and so what happens with these guys? Okay, so they were male and female. You find out now that Buralt would know this, that they are Duragar, dark dwarves, and he's not really sure why they were here. But Constance is safe now, so she's like trying to calm down now. And what happens now? Oh, you guys, I assume, want to loot them?
Of course. I mean, what's the purpose of a rogue if I can't do that much?
Okay. So, in their equipment, you find so their weapons and armor, and then they have well-made manacles and coins and gems with a total combined worth of 200 gold. So, if you want to take the well-made manacles out, we can. If you want to keep that for some reason, we can do that and figure out what the remaining gold would be, or coins and gems would be worth. They also have a wanted poster written in Undercommon, which I think none of you speak.
Does it have a picture on it?
Yeah, there's a drawing that looks kind of like the drow elf there.
Oh, so they were seeking a bounty on our guy who's already kind of trying to kick the bucket on us.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I know why they were here now.
Okay.
Oh no, that's just what Zero was saying. Just out loud. Being fucking Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. Wanted poster.
Okay, as you guys leave this room and re-enter the main basement area, you see a large sack which wasn't there earlier. Do you look inside the sack?
Inconspicuous sack.
It's fairly large, actually.
Give it a nudge with my foot.
Okay, you hear a...
Yeah, kind of thought. Inconspicuously large sack full of person.
Well, let's not keep...
Was there only one wanted?
So, yeah, you find inside there, the sack is a gnome female. And, she is tied up and in the sack. She's unconscious. So you have a feeling they basically put this person down. They came in the room to attack you guys. So these two Durgar were probably carrying her in a sack.
You know what they say, an enemy of my enemy is also my friend. Let's undo her bonds.
All right. You untie her, and Eiley will cast a healing word and get her back to consciousness. And she says that she was captured by these bounty hunters. She's not sure why she had a bounty on her head. You can insight check that if you want.
Insight.
So if you roll skills, insight. I'll throw one out for Eiley as well.
I'll roll one as well. Might as well.
Not me.
Let me make sure I'm actually grabbing the right thing. Yep. Okay, cool.
I don't know what this person in my chat is doing. Writing a bunch of numbers and words. Yeah, weird bots. Starting to get noticed in the bot community.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Most definitely just looks like a bot.
Okay, so basically Eiley says, yeah, I think he's lying. Or she's lying. She goes, all right, I tried to rob a drow caravan, but then they put a bounty on me. I mean, I didn't even succeed. So, I guess these guys are the bounty hunters. Oh, great, you killed him, thanks. Shouldn't seem too... Oh yeah, she also introduced herself as Joyella.
Joyella.
Oh, joy.
Is your sister Cruella?
It's the opposite of Cruella.
Just zero kind of stares. So you attempted to rob a caravan, failed. If you're gonna attempt something, at least make sure you attempt it well and succeed.
Hey, but I learned something. I don't rob underground drow caravans anymore. They're
Well,
tough.
good. I suppose that is upside.
You also notice she's wearing a uniform of the very similar to the people of this town. Those red plume guard ones.
So what is up with this red plume that you're wearing?
Well,
it's not good connotations.
I used to be one of the guards in the city until they kicked out all the non-humans. So I got booted out, but they forgot to take my uniform because it wouldn't fit any of the humans anyway, so they probably didn't care.
So it wasn't just limited to townspeople, it was also extended to people who worked for them as well.
Yeah,
that's good insight.
They're under control of a real racist prick.
So I guess I should ask.
He's always kind of been a racist prick, so I mean, you know, now he's just acting on it.
I guess I should ask if there is another way into city that, you know, maybe I cannot fit, but
I might be able to help you with that. But why would you want to go in there? You're Dragonborn.
Burn the place to the ground. Be a good start, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of already helped me out with those bounty hunters, so I kind of owe you one. Sure. I will draw you a map right now if you have a piece of paper and something to write with. And it'll show you where there's a... Well, I don't know if you fit in there, but there's a small break in the wall that not many people know. Mostly us small folk know about it. So some of the urchins kind of use it to get in and out of the city. But you might be able to make it through there if you have some kind of like shrinking magic or something like that.
Or we could always make the hole bigger, but you know, that's just me thinking out loud.
I mean, then you're going to ruin it for everybody, but whatever, man. I'm not going to stay here much longer.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I leave. You got the pen and paper.
Okay, so does anybody have pen and paper? You got two druids, a barbarian, and a rogue. The only one likely to have it is the rogue. You could take you could write on the back of the wanted poster from the
Constance. Maybe Constance has.
Oh yeah, she does ledgers and stuff like that. Yeah, here you go. Sorry, I'm just still reeling from the fact that I was attacked by a bunch of
Don't worry.
Giant dwarves.
You're
She
safe
says
now.
with incredulation.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
that sounds
Giant
like a bit of an
dwarves?
oxymoron there.
Is that really a thing?
Well, yesterday I played giant goats, giant wolves. Today, giant dwarves. Not surprising.
All right, so he draws you a map to this location on the wall that has a weakened point.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so you can add that to your inventory as like just an item in D&D Beyond. And do you actually? I'll give you the wanted poster. You can also add that. Actually, let me. There's a feature in here that has a party treasure thing, which we can do the dividing up later. See if I can do that. How do you do it? I wonder if this person in here knows. It's on the party sheet. Okay, cool. I'm glad I have someone who knows this game. Just click the arrow. Party sheet.
You rock, man.
To the left and down.
So in there, how do I put this? Locked? Do I have to unlock it? Add item? No. Oh, maybe from the encounter. Yeah, it does that. Treasure.
You know, I have these thieves tools, which includes like a small Kindle in it. I suppose I could have made light in that, but it sounded like y'all had it figured out anyway.
Okay, let's see if this does it. So I'm sharing this. Maybe this guy can tell me from here. So I got this thing. It's on the party sheet. Just click the arrow and then to the left and then down.
Well, something just appeared on my screen that said
Wanted poster.
Yeah, that's the treasure.
Yep.
I'm just wondering if there's a way to transfer that onto the party sheet inventory.
Oh,
hold on one second. I want to see something.
Oh, it actually has your money in here. Oh, cool. Drop treasure parcel or items here to assign to party members. So, if I drag this on there, no? No, this?
Oh, okay, look. That
there
little
we
red
go.
dot right beside wanted poster. Click it and
Yeah,
pull
I
it
got
over
it.
to your inventory.
I got it. It did it. Okay, so
That's
now
what I
it's in there.
legitimately just did.
Cool. I like that. Okay. Nice. Boom. Man, we got a helpful chat member. That's awesome. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I just close that. That should still be in there. Okay. All right, and so what do you do with the gnome? You got the information?
let her go.
All right. She goes, all right, be seeing ya. Don't get into trouble with Drow. They're nasty.
Good plan. This is good plan.
Before you go, I did have one final question. What is the name of this leader inside that is a racist little bastard?
Oh, let me see. Okay, I gotta look up some lore here for this adventure.
By the way, if I disappear all of a sudden, it's because my phone died. Don't. I should.
Okay.
pagoda.
It's not him.
Not him?
No, it's the ruler of the city.
I thought that was...
It
Oh,
is.
no, never mind.
It is
Yeah.
First Lord, Lord Malthier. Oh, wait a sec.
Cross it off.
No,
Second.
sorry. That was the person who was ousted. And then former military force are the new red plumes. That end. Okay, so he tells you this info. So he or she says there was a mercenary army of this city. The original First Lord, Lord Malthier, was ousted from the city. He was Lord of the Red Plumes, which were the city guard, and he was ousted from the city following his flight and subsequent disappearance. Then they defeated some enemies at the gates, and the survivors, along with the tower guard, the former military force of the city, were rebranded as the new Red Plumes, and to that end they empowered the new First Lord, Torin Nomerthal, to enforce the great law of humanity, both within the city and the area surrounding it. So this has happened fairly recently, and the gnome says they're considered little more than officially sanctioned bullies by the populace. However, the city's a rather wealthy city due to the amount of trade that it conducts, but they are many in number and exceptionally well equipped, so most troublemakers know to leave them well enough alone. I was in the guard of the old lord, who was also kind of a dick anyway, so... But this new guy's worse.
This is good knowledge. Thank you.
Yeah.
And from your time in the guard, did a group of people, I had intel that they might have passed through maybe once or twice, ever come through. I forgot what the name of the damn thing was already. Shit.
Bearskins.
Yep. This group of people is called the Bearskins. Know anything about them?
I have seen some. Are they kind of like barbarian types, like from the north?
Yes. Kind of.
I've seen some rough kind of characters like that coming and going from the city, but that's since the new guy took over. So I haven't really been in the guard since then, so I haven't really seen what's going on there. But there have been comings and goings of people like that. I mean, it's not uncommon for the barbarian tribes to come down here. It's like a good trade city for them, but yeah, it seems a little more often and by the same type of people. And yeah, they were wearing bear skins.
So I was on the right track. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And the gnome also goes and says, "Oh, hey, yeah, one of those guys has my stuff. Do you mind if I take it?"
Did we find any stuff?
Yeah, there's a little bit of equipment that doesn't seem like it's part of the Duragar thing. It's like a dagger and some small armor.
Sure.
Okay, rifles through and grabs that. He says, and you know, some of that money was mine, you know, like 20 gold.
I would consider it a life-saving fee.
Okay. So that information wasn't worth 20 gold.
Well, you do have your life.
All right.
I guess. We can. I'm compassionate.
So, do you give him some money or no? Her.
What do you think, Zero?
I would. She did kind of give us useful information.
All right.
All right. I'll take some of that out of the party treasure. Cool,
Zero,
thanks.
the rogue of fucking reason. What is this shit?
Right? They say no honor among thieves, but
Yeah, you guys are all right. If I ever run into you again, I'll, we can do some favors for each other.
Sounds good to us.
All right. Well, I'm out of here. If that's okay with you.
I guess we got one last question about when you were with the Drow in the Underdark. Did any of them seem to have a disease, a fungus?
What the hell? Just ignore that. My phone just sent in chat. It was not supposed to send that. My bad.
He really wants to.
My phone does weird shit.
Oh, the mutation guy said to give her 3 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gnome says, I didn't see anything like that, but I would have definitely stayed away from that. That sounds kind of creepy.
It looks kind of creepy.
And then this is all happening outside of this room, so she doesn't see the the guy.
Okay.
All right, you let the gnome go.
Yeah.
All right, she heads out.
Her use is expired. She can leave us for the moment.
The exposition is complete.
You know what they say, the Inquisition, what a show.
What a show. I tell you,
Look,
what a show.
What a show.
Listen, I killed something and didn't die in the process of doing it.
None of you took any damage from those guys. They were supposed to be like a tough battle. It's pretty sad. They didn't hit with any of their attacks. Their surprise didn't help them, and yeah, you went straight to where they were.
Unlike our
lucky rolls, dude. Lucky rolls.
Unlike our very first practice combat thing, where one orc killed both of us.
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
One day I'll roll higher than 5. Okay. Hey.
So now that you guys have finished with those guys, Constance asks you, is there anything you can do about, helping me hide, my parents and keep the farm from these red plume jerks?
Well, since their bodies are
already hidden,
I would. If I can speak, I will fucking talk. So, since their bodies are already dangerous to the touch, I wouldn't put it too, in some countries, the proper burial for kings, even if, especially if they had some form of illness, was to ignite a pyre.
Yeah, I mean, that might draw attention, right?
That's fair.
I don't want to give these guys any excuse to search down here.
We could take the boxes and take them away from your farm and burn them.
I was hoping to bury them in the family plot. She starts to cry.
Where is it?
She can't really talk right now. She's just crying away.
All right. We'll let Zero and Eiley help with the crying portion.
Okay, Kylie, help with crying person.
Zero got thrown into there too, and he's just blinking at this for us. Just
So
I spent
What?
90% of my life alone. You want me to help with this?
Listen, you're
after
so
she-
good at caring for people. You care. Good.
Sorry, after she finishes crying a little bit longer, she does say that the only thing that the soldiers really want is their dye. They just haven't been making as much as fast because they used to have her parents helping. So she thinks they probably could get it done with some more help. And then they would leave her alone for a while.
How much help do you need? To make the amount of dye that you need, how much help do you need?
Well, if we work through the night, we could probably get it ready by tomorrow morning. We just need someone to work in the fields to get the beets and mix the juice with maybe some other substances to make the dye, or you know, we could probably do it.
I think we could stay around for one night.
Very well.
Wouldn't be too bad since it's hard for us to move at night.
Okay. She goes, "Oh, that would be amazing if you could help. I'm sure you could do it. It's not too hard.
Go.
I can show you the technique, and then if any of you have any like alchemical skills or anything like that, you can help with mixing the beet juice to make the dye."
I will go pull beet from around.
Okay. So you can use athletics or nature to help in the field. You can use if you have
I'll use that
alchemical
athletics because
tools,
it's one of my skills.
or you can do like an intelligence check to do the dye making.
You said an intelligence check, so just roll straight intelligence.
Yeah, or would be a related ability? I mean, medicine would probably work.
Well, I don't have medicine at all, so
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing. Medicine or knowledge of alchemical tools.
Are we gonna roll on?
Or straight intelligence. But if you work in the fields, you can just use strength, or athletics, which is a strength-based one.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, Baralt will use medicine, because he actually has that. Yeah.
Now what? Maybe Zero should just go work in the field.
Okay, you try to figure it out, and you're like, I'll do the fields.
I'll do the fields.
Okay, and Eiley will go, I think he can do medicine as well. No, he has, he's actually pretty good with athletics, so I think he'll go for that. Yeah, intelligence isn't the best for him either. Alright, so he goes, oops, not that, that. Ugh. Not so good, Eiley. Okay, so you got is that your athletics check there? Zero?
The 12. Oh yeah.
The 16.
Yeah.
The 16 is the strength check.
Do you have any bonus for? Do you have the skill athletics or not? If it has a star beside it.
Yeah. Arcana, deception, investigate.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a plus 3 then. So you did well. Barash did. Okay, Okay, so you're using your rage beat farming. I think you can drop the rage. Oh, that is with the rage drop. Okay. So
Yeah.
so you do quite fine. You do a great job. You get lots of beats done. And oh wait, you rolled twice there?
Well, I did an athletics, and then you said, or you could do a strength check. So I did a strength check. Strength check worked out way better.
Okay, I'll just say you tried to figure out the method, and then you just do brute force. Just
Yeah.
And
He tries to figure out the method. The method was too complicated, so he just slams his hands against the ground, and all the beats start popping up.
The beats are done, man. Right.
You want beats? I beat them out the ground for you.
Okay, so we'll assume that you guys got all of the work done over the night. Those some decent rolls, and it is already midnight, so I think we're gonna end it there. So we will do the encounter with the plumes tomorrow or next time, and then and then we'll see after that.
Sounds good. Yeah, I am not.
Not gonna be here next week. Yeah,
Probably not going to be here next week.
that's okay. We will have you eat too many
Picking
beats
beats.
the night before, and or you're too tired from the beat picking. You overexerted yourself and pulled the hammy.
Hold a beat.
Pulled the beat hammy. So yeah, you'll have to recoup or something like that.
Means essentially Zero could do what rogues do best. We do stealth, we do recon.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, Napoleon will be around next week too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can do some different stuff.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Either that or fucking level up shit since I'm fucking behind.
Yeah, you guys can catch up. So, all right, that was a good game. Good job, guys. I really enjoyed that. It was quite entertaining.
And then next week, Zero can drop the bomb on the person who. Wait, you're not going to be here next week. When he gets back, Zero can drop the bomb on something he knows to.
Oh yeah.
This person. Because I didn't really have time to do it today.
Yeah, you kept it in. Yeah, waiting for the right moment, right?
Yeah.
You are my father.
Oh no.
I am your
yes,
father.
I'm a white. I am a white dragonborn, shorter than you. That fucking gave birth to a gold dragonborn.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. That's a storyline.
That is quite a story.
That is. That sounds like a storyline coming straight out of Alabama, but I'm not going to get into that.
Right.
Father, brother.
Oh, so by the way, speaking of the Irish thing, let me tell you this story real quick before we completely dip out.
Okay.
So,
I was once attending. Okay.
All right, you go ahead.
You go ahead and tell the story. I'm gonna go figure out the draw.
So, I was attending a Bible camp during the summer while I was in Texas. And we had this student there who every year at the same Bible camp, he would impersonate a different, he had a unique ability to mimic accents very well. And so this particular year, he decided to mimic an Irish person's accent and pass himself off as Irish. And so, everything's going good except one of the other schools that were there, one of the other Bible schools, they had a transfer student there that was actually from Ireland. And he actually took offense to him, imitating an Irish person. So, dude actually comes at the dude actually comes at the guy, like all sideways, talking some mad shit to him, and being just rude as hell. And then this guy, who he's just been calm and silent the whole time, letting him get every word out. And then at the very end, after the other dude shuts up talking his mad shit, the guy that was impersonating the being Irish looks at him and says, "So you're Irish, eh? Well, top of the morning to you."
Oh.
And then just walks away. It was great. The dude looked about as red as his hair was.
That's hilarious.
Oh, look at that. I won the game anyway.
You won the game. Out of 2 people, you won the game.
I think you should give.
We had a 50-50 there.
Yeah. Sorry, mutation. I definitely wanted you to win with all your help, but you didn't want it anyway. Okay. Cool, because I think I might have another one that Zero might like. So anyway, we'll be doing this again next week, another draw, and also if any time I get above 6 viewers on any stream, I will be giving away a game. So stay tuned and check it out.
By the way, I've been promoting you to my friends that I know on Discord and stuff to try to get you some viewers in here.
Cool. To try to... Is this someone you know?
I don't know who this person is. They just randomly came in and it's like, yep, guess what? You're not going to get the W. I'm going to enter as well, just so you don't just get the free game.
DTC Fantasy Grounds. Cool. Okay. Yeah, great. That's your help has been amazing. So I hope you come next week too, because I'm still getting used to this thing. But it's pretty awesome. I really like Fantasy Grounds. I think it's a good system. It could use a better UI, but other than that, it's doing pretty good for us. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this here. Thanks everybody for being here and watching and playing. Yeah, there's a ton to learn for sure. Okay, I'm going to head out now, and I'm gonna turn on the outro. I haven't got a D&D outro yet, but I'll just use my Overwatch one. All right, where is my stream thingy? All right, good luck, guys, and I'll see you next week.